Hello gang, good to have you back again. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. Now, normally at the end of my videos I tell you to get up, get involved, find something to do in your community, to get out and get into, because if somebody else does something and does it the way you don't like it, you didn't get involved, they did and you didn't. Well, I'm reversing the order of videos a bit tonight. Obviously I just gave most of the spiel right there. But getting involved doesn't always have to be getting out and getting in some big political organization or getting involved in a movement in your community. I just want you to consider that. Now, what am I referring to? Little acts around your community. Little things you can do that most people don't even think about. Just by keeping your eyes open and being open to other people. My example for today is a simple one. My wife had a callback interview for a job. While she was inside, I was sitting in the car listening to the radio. I do most of the driving she doesn't like to. It's fine, it works. Well, I look over, and right there next to where she's doing her interview is a assisted living community. Not really retirement, not folks that really need it, but kind of a seniors community. And there's a young guy with a pickup truck and an older lady trying to get a lazy boy style rocking recliner chair out of the back of the truck. And they're having some issues with it. So I'm not doing anything. I kill the car, turn off the radio, jog on down, offer to help. No, we've got it. It's fine. Thank you, though. And they go to lift it out. It gets caught. They almost drop it. I grab it up right quick. And all right, where are we going with it? Which point? Yeah. Okay. They almost dropped it. It was like, thank you. Yes. This way, please. And just help to carry it in. No clue who they were. No clue who they are. The smile on her face. Somebody, just random stranger, cared enough to lend a hand. And the look on some of the other folks in theirs, we carried it in, set it on a dolly so it could get to her room. I just wished them a nice day and left. Made a difference. It's a little thing. It's a little difference in the community, but it's an improvement on somebody else's day. Now, moving on from there, let's get down to some local Springfield City news and developments as have been going on, but normally you don't get the chance and maybe you'll just don't care about from the Tuesday City Council luncheons. Now, first off, despite all our budgeting, despite everything, really, after the regular budget and everything that goes through in the city of Springfield, it's the sales taxes that really help to keep things running. And we're up 5% over what forecasts expected us to be at by this time this year. Now, it's not a big cause for celebration, and it's a little preemptive. Sales could drop, the sales tax income could drop, and the city could wind up in the hole again. But at the moment, it's looking good. With that, however, the city police and fire department pension funds are up 55% of their paid-off ratio from 2010 to 2014, up from $139.6 million to $309.7 million. Now, what does this all mean? It means that in actuality, only a $7.2 million difference is left unfunded. And there's 5 years left still to fill that in. Which means not only are they on schedule, they are able to drop their interest rate from 7.5% to 7%, which is a benefit to our officers who are currently paying in 14.3% of every paycheck into paying off this pension fund. Now you can understand why the unions and everything wanted a new contract. And they got one, but unfortunately, the guys who are under the old retirement and pension plan are still stuck with it. Now, the last piece for this video, every 5 to 10 years, depending on usage, the isolated, the fully sealed respiratory system that our firefighters use when they're inside burning buildings and such, or inside around burning oils, petrols, things like that, so they can breathe without dying, have to get replaced. And it's expensive. For fire department the size of Springfield's, usually close to $1 million. Well, our fire chief and his staff managed to wrangle and win a federal grant. It was a ratio grant, but still paid about 90%, which means, one, the equipment can go ahead and be purchased now rather than having to wait another 2 to 3 years when they estimated the fund would be up to where it could be replaced. And for one-time purchases, it freed up almost $800,000 to shore up some of the other shortcomings in the city. I've got that list for you. I know it's going to sound silly, but $20,000 went to expanded parking. Desperately needed around some of the fire stations, so all the department operators could park properly, as well as other individuals needing to get in and out of those facilities. $110,000 for new fire alert system. Now, this one's important. That's the big siren system around all of our fire stations that let traffic and everybody know they're coming out. The trucks are hitting the road. And it was really important to replace that, apparently, because our old system, being maintained by City Utilities Maintenance, was so old, the city's utility and maintenance division was having to go on eBay to find repair parts. They weren't in production anymore, and it was such an outdated system, it's not even in stockpiles. Now, apparently in a similar situation is our 911 call system. Apparently it's an outdated, antiquated system, no longer supported, no longer produced, and has literally been being maintained on a let's keep it limping and keep it going type level. If it broke down, we didn't even have a backup. So, what's been looked at, what's being chosen, is to go with a $180,000 payout for a new system. Now, big difference though, it's going to cost us about $10,000 a year to maintain because it's technically kind of a lease replacement system. We're buying it from a company that will come in and install it and maintain it for us, which will save us costs and money, which is why the $10,000 a year is no big deal, to keep the system up and running, to keep it going well. And if it crashes, they're required to bring in a temporary replacement system until they can get their system fixed. Nice, safer, better for all of us, and it's more modern, up-to-date system. And finally, $500,000 out of the $800,000 went to new fire department and police department vehicles. One-time purchase things we've been needing and wanting, new up-to-date vehicles, fully equipped, not needing to paint jobs, lights, anything added. Fully equipped, ready to roll. There you have it. Take care of yourselves. I am the Articulate Grunt. I will catch you next time. I hope this found you in good health. Until I see you again. Out from here. Bye.